So basically, yeah, over the last couple of weeks, my 1080 Ti has died, yeah. For some reason, it has just died. And now, I'm back to the classic backup GPU that I had, and it is a 570 GTX. Again, it's in immaculate condition. It's got 1.5 gigabytes of VRAM. Yeah, so very limited I am on what games I can play, but bloody hell, I thought, you know what, I'll put a video together just to show you if I can play certain games, obviously sim racing games, and what games I can play and what settings. So yeah, this is a bit of an odd video, but I thought I'll compile a few games out there just to show you the performance I'm getting with this card. I don't recommend anyone buying a card like this. This is just for backup purposes. So yeah, I'm waiting out. I'm holding on to the new AMD cards and Nvidia cards. I'm sure they're going to come out later on next year, which I'm not going to wait around because I think they're going to cost a bomb. Plus they have a lower VRAM Radeon, and I believe like if I'm playing over 2K, I'm going to need more VRAM basically, and I think Radeon is the answer. So yeah, I might jump back onto the red team, and yeah, it's going to be kind of exciting to see what the new RDNA 4 brings to the table in terms of AI upscaling and FSR 4. So yeah man, videos are going to change a bit. But yeah, so this video here, like I said, is some random games I'm going to throw out. I'm going to show you the FPS counter, and yeah, we're just having a bit of fun. Just deep dive into this old ancient GTX 570. Who's doing this? No one. Yeah, enjoy. So guys, we're in a set of Corsair now. I've got a GTX 570. Let's see what it can do. So the grid is 10 cars from Kunos's just default game. The map is default as well, no mods on this. The only mod is car I'm driving. And one of the reasons why is because we're not going to go over 1.5 VRAM on the graphics card. And once we go over that, we're going to get all sorts of problems. Frames drops straight away from the get-go if you go over the VRAM. So got to keep it under, and as you can see it's 1.2 on the VRAM right now, and nearly 70 frames going on here, which is quite incredible considering this card only costs like £25 on eBay. So yeah, what can I say? You can have a bit of fun with this. It's an old ancient beast. I think it's about 13-14 years old, this card is, and it's still performs quite well, considering I've lowered the settings. It's on 1080p. I don't think this looks too bad, to be honest. I'm using no filters on post-processing, so there's no filters there. I'm using Soul as weather. Not much to be said now. I mean, let's look at the frames, and you can see usage of the GPU hitting 98 there. Not 100 because I'm using OBS, so yeah, take off 2-3 frames from otherwise. Yeah, everything's good. I think the thermals, the thermals are 60, 59, but the fan's quite ranked up on this game with well. But yeah, this is playable as hell. I think we'll check out now. We'll check out AMS2 and see what happens then. Yeah, so join me in that one. Let's just get on this one. Yeah. I've lost it. Great stuff. MS2 now. Let's see what type of performance we get. We're getting 50s, we're in the 50 region. Not bad. Not bad at all. 60 now. so it's not bad. 50 frames per second, not bad. 1080p, 50 frames per second, that's what we like on medium settings, medium to low settings. On a £25 card, not bad. Whoa, struggling here to just keep up with these guys. Right, so we're getting like 54 frames per second, 55, and you know, I feel a bit dareish today, so I am going to go into the settings and put the overclock settings on and see what happens. Yeah. Right, we're back in MS2. I've put the overclock on and I've turned VSync off. Yeah. So let's see what frames we get now. This is with the overclock settings that I put on, which is I've gained basically 100 megahertz overclock. It seems to be stable. So yeah, as you can see now, hopefully we don't drop below 55. So yeah, the default overclock for this card was 750 megahertz. I've just boosted it by 100, so it's 850, and I've put the memory up from, I believe it's 2000, put it up to 2100. So these are the frames we're getting. We're hitting 70 right here. Let's see if we can just get through this part of the circuit, but I'm pretty surprised, you know, like I can actually game on this. It's crazy. So yeah, forget your 500, 600, 700 pound graphics card. Go out and get yourself a GPU. It's like 25 quid on eBay. Fantastic. If you're stuck on 1080p and you're on a budget, mate, just go out and get one of these. To be honest, I wouldn't advise you to, but I just want a cheap phone, man. Just to keep you sane. I myself bought a big, you know, RDNA 4 cards and NVIDIA cards come out. This is alright, man. Just you know what I mean, get behind the wheel and have a bit of fun. But yeah, that's MS2 there, and pretty surprised that this still works. It's shocking, man. Right, we're checking out a Micro Trucker simulator, and yeah, look at it, running brilliant. I'm still using the overclock from the previous video, which is 100 megahertz. But yeah, running amazing. The AA is disabled, and you can tell the jagged edges. Now look at this little detour, little shortcut across here. We're not getting any fines, nothing. Amazing, man. Never knew you could take that little shortcut. It saved me about 20 minutes. But yeah, game is fun, you know what I mean? And it's playable, so no tick for the GTX 570. Right, BeamNG. Everyone loves this game, don't they? It's just crashing and smashing things up the way we like it. So yeah, put the AI in this. As you can see, the memory's just taken up now, 1.2. So yeah, we're maxing out the memory, and obviously that's going to affect the frames per second here. But yeah, generally it's playable. 60 frames per second. It does dip down here and there, but you know, that's expected. I mean, you're dealing with physics here, and we're dealing with, you know, an old engine basically. But yeah, we're taking it to this little highway now, just to go a bit of speed, just to see how we can stretch, flex the muscles of this beautiful card. But yeah, let's see. As you can see, we're getting over 66 frames per second. I believe that the frame does drop, obviously, if you go into the more textured areas in the city. You're gonna see a bit of
for declining performance. To stop like jump into the game without any issues, it works. You know what I mean? Look at them trees, they look disgusting. So yeah, we're just gonna up the textures on the tree quality, just overall textures to normal. As you can see now, the trees look perfectly normal now. And yeah, we can continue, but we've taken a bit of a hit there. So this is all down to VRAM, because the VRAM is getting sucked up, and obviously it's affecting the performance of the frames per second. But yeah, it's decent. Just flying through this little tunnel here. I'll pop out. I'm just gonna let's see what happens when you just get the physics involved in this game. What happens? There's nothing, no dips there. I've got a bit of a dip there. So it seems to be affected obviously with collision. The physics obviously are engaged. But yeah guys, that's it. That's a summary of this graphics card. GTX 570. You can play certain games, some few games out there, but you can't play them all. This card's old, like I said, 14 years old. Do I recommend it? If you're really on a budget, go out and get it. If you're not, definitely buy something else. It's all good for a little backup GPU, isn't it? Right guys, I'm out on this one. Take it easy for the next vid.